I start off in this screen, you know what that means. Earlier today, there was a flash sale. They had Live Series 88 Plus, which was nice. The 88 Plus was a nice little touch. But 88 Plus, the odds for a 91 Plus card, which are all great cards that I need, um, and expensive, was 1 in 7 odds. Pulled Aaron Judge. Ooh, wait, that's crazy. Oh, nice. Okay. Oh, oh. What we on? Uh, yes. Oh, come on. Catch her. Uh, that dude ain't even a catcher. It just gave me two of the same player. It's not supposed to be possible. Unless it's a Kyle Schwarber. What the fuck is this? Man. We'll see what he's worth. What the fuck? Sadly, that's one of the best pipeline pack openings I've had. Pipeline pass pack openings. Beautiful. I'll be getting nothing but AJ Pucks. Got 10 of that. Alright, thing is, y'all aren't proving all that other shit though. Y'all aren't proving he was the one who did that shit to Kid Cudi's house, like, or was in his house and did that. But she testified to it.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Ready to go now? Here's the second baseman, Yoan Moncada. Check swing, and he went. Strike one.
0-1.
Late on that fastball.
0-2.
And a swing and a miss. One away. And now it's Manny Machado. And Manny gets a piece. Hit softly on the ground to third. Machado out of the play. Ian Happ up to hit. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. It's 0-1. Into center. De La Cruz on the move. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Back here with my pal Singy, and on the mound now, Tom Seaver.
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand, and because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch, and before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
Bottom of the first, leading off, Ian Happ. Swing and a miss. And that strike one. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
0-2 is the count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike three. Now it's the DH. That's to third. Machado throws to first, and a couple of quick outs. Here's Manny Machado now.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Now this is in the air down the line. And that's a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. And Manny gets a piece.
These hitters like this that have so much power, look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way. But if you're in the stands, or you're in a broadcast booth, or you're a writer, better keep your eye on the game.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Luis Robert now. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone? Not even close there. Ball 2.
He's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch.
Late swing, fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
3-2 now. Machado.
He throwing all
Slings
these
it
other
across.
pitches like a
And quickly
damn
one
knuckleball.
away in the second. Here's Muncy to hit.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Straight up that shot.
Here's Joe
Almost
Adele.
got it.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Next part, that's over.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there was just no one there to knock it down.
In the air out to center. And that's the third out. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now here's big center fielder Luis Robert. Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
0-1's the count.
Okay. Oh, that's why I'm beasting with Luis. Because he's a push hitter.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Now it's the right fielder, Cam Smith. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Robert on the move. And there are two outs. Javier Sanoja digs in now. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Swing, and he breaks his bat. Brings it in, and that will end the inning. Top half of the third inning. Here's the left fielder, Tim Raines. Nobody on his team has a better batting average than he does, Siggy. To the right side. He gets there on a slide. Gathers and throws, but he beats it out. And the leadoff man is on with an infield single. No outs. Runner at first. And here's the catcher, Craig Biggio. That misses. Ball one. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Tag out. They cut down the go-ahead run at third. And now Yohan Moncada. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Runner takes off.
0-1. Ball.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be.
Oh, that got him.
First base.
Manny Machado to the dish for.
Why is he standing like that? He knows he's popular on the game.
For a pivotal at bat. Lots of pop at the plate. Outfield playing back almost on the warning track. Now before the pitch, he looks him back.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Swing and a miss. Strike one.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
That clips the zone, and it's 0-2.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
2 on, 1 out. Double steal. Gets a piece and stays alive. Top of the third, no score.
That's a ball.
Throw to third, and he's out. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. As we go to the last of the third, and now it's going to be Ian Kinsler.
When I come out, they run out. I'll be working that stage to the sun out. Your boy cooked, I'm blown up. Time to lace my boots and show up. And if you still can't hear it,
The new pitcher in the game, Joe Kelly.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
First pitch misses. And that one fouled off.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
That one off the bad part of the bat. Just a lazy fly ball. Makes the grab, one away. So digging in, Ellie De La Cruz. Puts a bunt down. Moncada. And he's safe at first. That's their first hit of the ball game. Now the catcher up to hit, Dylan Dingler. Out towards left center. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 2 away.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Happ swings through it for strike one.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity.
Runner on the go. In the dirt. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And the winning run is now in scoring position. In the air, left field, down the line. Squeezes it, and that will end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the top of the fourth. And now the DH, Ian Happ. This one in the air, right field. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second, but now he won't try for third. Stays put with 1 away. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And now it's Luis Robert. Swings and misses. That's strike one.
0-1's the count.
On its way to the corner. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boog. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
And they almost caught him, but he's back in time.
You're best when you let the game come to you. Tried to make too much happen right there. Not his best at bat.
Muncy swings through it for strike one.
0-1.
In the air out towards right center. Robert moves under it. Drops into the glove. And there's 2 down. And now the right fielder, Joe Adell. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Far. Swing and a ground ball out to short. They get the force. That's the 3rd out. And we're back. Now the number 2 hitter, number 4. Kelly back to work. Cut on and lifted in the air. Adell sizing this one up. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. Throw cut off to third. Safe at third. And a winning run is on the doorstep. Here's Machado. He's 0 for 1. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline.
Oh, wow. That was so close to ending this one. Man, just bent in the foul territory at the last second. I'm telling you, it can be tough to refocus and get back into the rest of this at bat. But he's got to find a way to do it right here.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. This guy's got good power. With 1 swing, he can win it for him. Out to center. Squeezes it. Here comes the runner from third. The winning run crosses the plate, and they walk it off. And a 1.
All right, Aaron Judge debut. Hold on, real quick, I'll be right back. Go sideways. Come on, let's go pee. We really pulled him. What the fuck? Oh man. Hey, put your mind to it. You can do it. Hmm? Yes, sir. No, no, that's all right. Okay. You two next. He's really not playing. So it would be one of the right-handers replaced. I'm not putting him in when I have him, and I have him. But yeah, Matt. Um, mm, God damn it! I guess the dog was to come in. Hold Mm. He has all hair. He does not. They're both killers. And they're gonna take your stupid ass out. Mm. No, that's always been the case, I believe. I think. All right. 2 guys left. Couple 100,000. I'm right there. I could do it in a couple days, really. Shit, today I was out there flipping cards. Low key. Low key. I got an hour in. 32. 50, 75, 100. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 35. Fuck it, we'll debut him too. Who do we have selected? Whoever we got selected, we're keeping on the team. Mm, mm, try 'em out. You really finna sit here and do that all night, girl. All right, bullshit. I was around. I was doing. Now it's time to play. God damn, Khalees. Ooh, women like Khalees make me advocate for BBLs for sure. Shit, got her out here looking amazing. Okay, Fantasia. Fantasia looking good. She still got them yams too. Gee. I saw some white boy referring to yams as titties the other day. Protect the culture.
Well, now that you're no longer actively on a label, though, you said that it became hell on earth.
Because nobody wanted to touch me. Because back then, Puff still had a lot of impact and power and influence. So, like, I was getting with these lot of high profile artists, and I always got the same answer. Yo, Tip, T.I., let's do a record. Is Puff going to do it? Yo, Swizz, let's do a record. Is Puff going to do it? Yo, Jeezy, let's do a record. Yo, is Puff going to oversee it? All right, so that was like the energy back then.
Well, yeah, but you now have no income coming in. There's not a lot of show money. You're not really making money off the album. You end up actually, essentially becoming homeless.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
Had to stay in the band, though. No heat, no electric. Had to buy a kerosene heater. This is after the band was off TV. Had to walk to the gas station, fill it up with kerosene, turn it on. You know, the season's hard to come on, get going, Vlad. They made all my clothes smell like kerosene. Like it was just a bad time. But I dug myself out of that though.
Well, yeah, didn't you have a child at the time as well?
Yeah. Yup.
So now your kid's mother is like, you're not helping
Well,
out.
none of my kids and none of their moms was homeless. I just was homeless. I didn't have a place to stay.
Well, right, but I'm saying, but you're not helping out with the kids
financially.
because you have no money.
Right. Yeah. So yeah, that was a bad period for me. It's a bad period for me.
What do you think was the worst thing that happened during that time?
Just the ridicule and a backlash from being at a certain point of a career and people seeing you revert back to less than what they seen you prior. You dig what I'm saying? It's almost like a badge of dishonor to not go through that window that Meek Mills went through or Uzi or PNB and not reach that level of success and then have to revert back to being in the hood because you don't have the resources or the finances to relocate, to not be around that environment. So basically, the whole experience, everybody reminded you where you was. Yo, you just was on TV. Why you here? Yo, you just was doing this. Why are you here? Yo, what happened? What happened? What happened? Like that's just the fucking main question you got to answer. What happened? Like, and it's hard to say, yo, that's just the way the chips fall, bro. Like I'm in between shit. I'm in between shit. And the dark cloud that Puffs put you in your head as far as when he puts his hands on you and don't walk you through the door to success, it's always some dark cloud that nobody wants to invest because they think you're just going to jump behind a bush and come asking for the money. But that was never the case. You never owe a record label until your album actually comes out for sale. Other than that, it's just a bankroll. You never have to pay it back unless they finish the
And welcome
product.
in, everybody. Glad you're with us. MLB The Show brings you
but
Diamond
I guess
Dynasty
now that I
Baseball.
think about it, you're
It's
still
Los Angeles
signed a
taking
bad
on
boy. So
Cali.
if someone wants to do a record with you, they realize, well, I'm going to have to pay
And we'll be
Puff
back
some
with the
money
first
because
pitch right
it's
after
really
this.
Well, no. When in 2009, when he went to Interscope, that null and voided our agreement.
Got it.
But the industry movers and shakers still think I'm
So
still
just
involved
about
with him
set
legally
now.
like that.
And on the hill in this
So they
one,
don't put no hands
John
on.
Donaldson.
So I spent a whole
Well, this
10,
guy lives
15
and
years
dies with his slider,
scratching
and
and
it's a
surviving,
good
trying
one.
to build
Most
it
guys,
back up.
they're
Thank
working
God
off
for
of their
social media.
fastball, but he's backwards a little bit,
Because it
works
can
off the
kinda, like,
slider, and then when the
it's no
fastball
football.
comes, it can add a little velocity in terms of perception when guys are used to seeing that off-speed pitch. When it's right, really tough to hit. Even
Shit is going viral. You can't keep people from liking what they like now. Back then, you could kind of have a little bit more control over it.
if you guess it's
they're going
I'll
to
take
shows,
it.
they're going to buy the merch.
Trying to get just a little bit of a lesser opponent. They trying to hit this 700. After that, whatever. I'll take it. But we trying to hit the 700. He didn't want to see John. That should be up and out. Shit, it's like a couple years back when you bring out Randy Johnson. Dudes are asking for that immediate friendly quit. Some of them just getting out of there. Nope, I ain't gonna do it. I choose to protect my mental health. Yeah. Play myself.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. About to get started here, and our pitcher tonight, John Donaldson. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, the hammer is in effect, and he's
All right.
sets it up so nicely because of the velocity on the fastball. Will elevate that and then break you off when he's ahead in the count. What I love about him, you get into the later innings of the ball game, and the velocity seems to go up.
Next pitch misses.
What?
And the count is 2-0.
See. Yeah.
And another ball. Right through there for a strike.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball. 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Tap foul at the plate. And a pitch. Piazza tries to block it, but it gets away.
There's no way you just let Carlos Santana advance.
So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
That wild of a pitch, huh? Fuck out of here, man. That has been so much of a fucking
This
problem
one in the air. Piazza.
Basically
Balls it in, and there's one away.
Pitch style.
Now here is Carlos Beltran.
That guy. Come on.
And the first offering is not close. Gets the outside corner with that one.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
In the air, fairly deep to right field. 2 away. Devers now. Chris, he's currently the team leader in OPS. And that is in for a strike. 0-1.
I got one ball, one
in
strike.
the dirt, blocked.
You do that shit like it was a bad pitch, like it wasn't a perfect pitch. Like, fuck. He had no reason to really swing at it. That shit's so whack.
Swings through that.
One ball, 2 strikes.
And Raffy falls victim to the K. Back here with my pal Siggy, and on the hill in this one, Randy Johnson. What do you have on him, Siggy?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Bottom of the first, Yoan Moncada with a chance to hit. Moncada measures 6 feet 2 inches, 205 pounds, and he was born in Cuba. Swing and a miss.
0-2.
On the ground to third. Sends it to first. 1 up, 1 down. Here is Aaron Judge.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there. Just rolled over it. Got the ground ball.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
That one.
His first
Back
fucking
there.
time touching the ball? Oh, my God. They
Onto the
played.
track,
That's
and he makes the
disrespectful.
catch.
Come on, man.
Here's Juan Soto. He's a guy who does it
Come
all
on now.
with the
Let me
lack
see
of
it.
contact
Come
in
on now.
today's
What a
game.
swing.
This guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. That one at triple digits.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Next one misses, and it's 2-1.
1 strike.
Late on that fastball.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touching it.
We got 1-2.
Catcher has it, fires to first.
Like
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that junk.
And now it's Mark Vientos.
Oh.
This one in the air. He's there. He's got it. And that'll do it. New inning getting started. Now it's the second baseman, Ketel Marte. Donaldson back to work. That one finds the corner, and it's 0-1. That clips the inside corner for a strike. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Here is Bryce Harper. First offering, and it just misses. And another ball. 1 out, base is empty. Right through there for a strike.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
Inside. And
No,
that's ball
polar
3.
bears live in the North Pole. Wait, what?
101 on the gun. Swing and a miss. Swing, and that one's hammered. Deep drive.
Oh, I blew
Way
that.
back there.
Good swing. I should have just walked him.
And they grab the lead. It's 1-0.
I should have just threw the
1
pitch that I
down.
needed to and
Gil
walked him.
Hodges,
If he
the
missed
next
it,
to hit.
been okay with it. Gil Hodges at 7. You hate him.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
So what are you looking for from him, bro?
And there's a foul ball. One down, base is empty.
That's a ball.
Swing and a miss. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Out
That
on
was
the
the
drop, third
stupidest
strike,
question.
2 gone. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. And that's through there for a strike. In the air, right side. Fair ball.
Yes. Yes, you do.
This is Corbin Carroll. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Lindor off of first with 2 away.
Yeah, that makes him
And a
ignorant.
strike right through there. That one at triple digits. Lindor on the move. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Throw off line. He's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. That one fouled off.
Yeah, like, and you're in business.
Traffic on the bases with 1 already in here at the top of the second. Fouled off down the right side.
The same reason you missed it. Thank you. I was just about to say that.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Squirts away a little bit. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. In time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that.
Yeah.
Bottom of the second. Now the left fielder, Adam Dunn. And he's currently the team leader in batting average, Chris. That's off the inside corner, and that's ball 1. Pinch hitter coming on, Brent Rooker.
Man, it must be nice to pull a superstar off your bench, huh?
Strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Fuck.
Carroll should have this one.
As a group.
And out
Wait,
number 1
what?
on the grab.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Mike Piazza in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
1-1.
Next pitch is outside. And a swing and a miss.
Oh my
I
mother
think he was a
freaking
little
goodness.
excited there, saw the fastball, but needed a step ladder to get to that one. He's going to have to tighten it back up if he wants to have a good at bat.
It's not okay.
Swing and a miss. Struck
It's a
him
really
out on
bad
a
strike,
slider, and there's 2 gone. Now a chance for Victor Scott. Shortened a bunt and missed it. It's 0-1.
It makes my life more rich that I know for me things. All I'm saying is that don't say, why do I need to know this? The reason you need to know this is because it makes you
Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter. Jason Dominguez looking for a 2-out spark with the bases empty. Swing and a miss at a slider.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Now
1
one
ball,
missed.
2 strikes.
That's basic education.
Backed off the plate that time.
It's really easy. Also,
Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
where's the North Pole? What is it?
If they were folks were Santa lives, and snowman.
All set for the start of the inning. Here's Shohei Ohtani.
And they're both ignorant.
You can never say enough about Ohtani. In 2023, he became the first player in AL NL history to hit 40-plus home runs and record more than 10 wins in a season.
Why is it important? You know why? Because it actually has to do with where we are today.
Lined, and that's a base hit.
Understanding where you are, where you come from.
So a man on base to start the inning.
Brian's making perfect sense.
No waiting around
It's
right
just
there.
talking
He
about
was
the
ready to
Super Bowl.
swing it on the first pitch. Hooked around that pitch on the
Me
outside,
too.
but he was
Me
still
too.
able to
Oh,
square
you're
it
just
up pretty
ignorant.
nicely. And
Like
that
he
takes
said,
quick,
you're
strong
ignorant.
wrist to pull that off.
And now Carlos Beltran. And that's a strike.
So that means you had to. That means it's a reason that you should have learned.
Fastball for a strike.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get
Shohei on the go. Got him swinging. He's safe at second, and that was not close. And it's Rafael Devers in the box. Struck out swinging his first time. That one finds the zone, and that is strike one. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time he gets in the hit,
Meanwhile, this pitch gets away. Piazza gets it to first, and Devers is set down. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. There's a swing and a drive. That's back. You can kiss it goodbye. He leaves the yard to right, and they add to their lead. It's 3-0. Here's Harper now. He's already homered here in this one.
Is that what he said, you ignorant person?
0-1.
You're making yourself just sound more ignorant and ignorant every fucking time.
Just missed.
Every point you choose.
There's a swing and a miss.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
On to Donaldson, and that is the inning.
What you're doing is you're going way
It's deep. And he's not even going that deep into it.
And here is Hank Greenberg. Swings through that one for strike one.
They just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity. So after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning, get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
He's about to make a dumbass point.
Base hit.
This actor, he's about to say some stupid shit.
And now it's Frankie Lindor. Check swing,
Oh,
called strike.
swung the bat. I did.
Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Here comes Yoan Moncada. Grounded out his first time.
Ball, that's outside.
That one misses, and now 3-0.
3-0.
Line drive, that's a base hit into right field. And that forces the runner to hold on at second. 2 on with 1 away.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And that's off the inside edge. Now 2 balls and a strike. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That one almost got him.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the three-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
And a swing and a miss. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Juan Soto now reached on a drop. 3rd strike his first time. Swing and a miss, and 102 on the radar gun. Now 1-1. Greenberg on second. Moncada at first. 2 out of the inning. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. Start of the 4th. And here's the first baseman, Gil Hodges.
The amount of why is it important to know?
He swings and fouls one off.
Well, these players doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to in this part of the game.
Yes.
Here's Francisco Lindor.
You're in business.
And that one in the air center field. Dominguez makes the catch. 2 up, 2 down.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Rooker snags it, and that is that.
You're underway. Doesn't know about cameras. No documentary. You should also know.
And we're back, bottom of the inning, and now Mark Vientos.
You know, this group of hitters just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Here's the left fielder, Brent Rooker. Fastball is outside.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
On the ground to third. Tosses across to first. 2 out. Here's the catcher, Mike Piazza. Struck out swinging his first time. And that is out of play.
These hitters like this that have so much power, I look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way. But if you're in the stands, or you're in a broadcast booth, or you're a writer, better keep your eye on the game.
2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And it's a 3 up, 3 down.
I can't hit this guy.
Ready now for the 5th inning. And now the switch hitting catcher, Carlos Santana. Donaldson back to work. Line drive. He brings it down. Nice play.
Great fucking catch.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. 1 for 2. And the slider just misses.
Come the fuck on.
Base is empty, 1 away.
I
And
should
we're at the
have
top
been
of the
running from
5th.
this.
Ball 2.
And that's too high. Next offering is fouled back.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just
Swing, and that one's
I'm gonna
hammered.
quit.
Deep drive. Way back
Let him
there.
have this one. This shit is over. I'm not touching the baseball. Like,
And they tack on to their lead. It's 4
we'll
nothing.
go one more inning.
So 1 out, nobody on.
We'll go up to
Carlos
bat.
Beltran getting ready to hit. There's the strike.
Heart of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do
That
some
little
more damage.
dumbass laugh, like,
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. The throw is late, and the defense comes away with nothing.
They'll just put it in play, right? With his speed, that's a hit every
no.
time. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle.
See,
Hit it on the
you can't sit
smooths,
there
and
and,
couldn't be fielded
argue like
cleanly,
that
but
and
you
then be
can't
like,
really
well,
blame
why
the
do I need
defense
to
in
know
that
where
case.
Antarctica is?
And
Because
another
you have
ball.
dumbass
Struggled a
arguments
little
like
bit in this
this.
one. Couple of strikeouts
And
earlier,
he was
but doing
honest
a
with
much
you.
better
You
job
being
at this
ignorant.
bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
And that's in for a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes. 3-2.
In the dirt, but
I
kept
fucking
close.
good. South Pole is the Antarctica.
Backs and misses. It's a
The
strikeout.
South Pole is Antarctica.
Ketel Marte up to the plate. He's already homered in this game.
Yeah, he was right. Polar bears are in Russia. I don't believe polar bears
First
are
pitch
in
doesn't find the zone.
Antarctica. I don't think so.
Beltran off of first with 2 away.
Could be wrong.
Next
Never.
pitch, not close, up high.
After giving up that home run earlier, it just doesn't seem like he wants to challenge him.
In the air, right field. He makes the grab, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Jason
Argued about
Dominguez.
it.
Fly ball down the line. Hodges, long run. Couldn't get
Like,
to it
Mike
before it
definitely
dropped
should have got on
foul.
your ass.
Swings and misses. And that's strike 2.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but
You know
standing
who
in center
Antarctica
field,
is?
you can't
Yeah, I
help
went
but
to
chuckle a
school.
little bit.
That one ran inside, almost got him. Not close with that one. 2-2. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And now the first baseman, Hank Greenberg. 1 for 1 with a
They did
single so
release
far.
Nolan Ryan, though, so.
And a good fastball to start him off.
What?
That's strike 1.
What?
A little out front there as he swings through it.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one. Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through
Keeps
one
doing that
more
little weak-ass
inning, anything
nervous laugh.
after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Now up to hit, Francisco Lindor. Went down on strikes his first time through. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
I'm out of here.
Santana makes the catch, inning over. And we're back. All set for the top of the 6th. Here's Bryce Harper.
Suck it. Like, do we get a quit? I don't know. You think so?
That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left.
I love how he tracked the ball right there and was able to get through that fastball just a little bit late. Otherwise, it stays fair. I think if the top hand is a little stronger, same swing produces a home run.
Swings and misses, struck him out. So up next, Gil Hodges. And that gets the inside corner for a
pitching
strike.
that bad. He just fucking caught a couple, man.
That can be a little bit of a dance. Strike 1
Well,
here,
let me
but
get people on the
a few
bases.
more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
That's what turned it into a real problem.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Lindor. That's out number 2. 2 down, base is empty. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Francisco Lindor. That's in for a strike. Outside. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Dominguez settles under it. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Bottom of the 6th inning. Here's the second baseman, Yoan Moncada. Cut on and missed at 101. And it's 0-1.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that K brings him into double digits for the game. Judge now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. And ball one to Judge. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
Well, he went inside a couple of times and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 outs, base is empty. Now, Juan Soto. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. 2 outs, base is empty. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now,
Can't fucking hit that girl.
I don't have to judge it. And you don't either. My point is that it's not at all. My point is you should know why it's important to know the difference. That's what I'm saying. Nobody told you why it's important. It's amazing. You know it's yeah, you do. Yes, you do. You do. Why is it? Because it has relevance. If you're a low information person, if you're a low information person, you'll be ignorant and you'll be part of the problem. You think it's a low information ignorant person? I do. Oh, wow. But you just ignorant? Hold on, because I don't know the location or the. But wait, you just admitted. You just said, why do I need to know this? Why do you need to know where the Arctic and Antarctica and the North and the South? Why do I? And it affects our lives. I'm asking this right now.
It's sexual ignorance.
This is a podcast that's very important to you, right? Yeah. And what stuff is around this podcast that has to make this stuff happen? Audio, software, cameras, lenses. Do you know anything about these? No. Shut the. Yeah, this is your thing. No, Chance. You're missing my point, Bill. No, you're missing my point. No, why is that so important? You keep asking me why, and I'm telling you why. And you won't listen to the record. You're asking me why, and I've told you why, but you keep saying, why should I know this? And bringing up things like, you don't know about cameras. I'm like, oh, okay. Why don't you just ask me why? And if you would listen, so I'm trying to explain.
And again, it's not just about the dumb arguments. It's the bigger picture because I was actually shocked that Brendan Schaub jokingly admitted that Brian Callen didn't really care about the show anymore or that it was a sinking ship. That's some good self-awareness. But when it comes to Chen, I do wonder if both Callen and Brendan actually think that that Chen is doing a lot of work to keep the show going when in reality it seems like he's just doing the most But for the past few months, not only have the thumbnails and the titles been the worst ever, and from the outside looking in, it's almost like if the podcast hasn't evolved from a production perspective. And also, I think it is important to point out that Chin has been working with Brendan Schaub and Brian Callen for a while now, for a very long time.
And this large Korean man,
He is a large
he's
Korean.
very well dressed, comes up to me, goes, "Oh, what's up, man? Let's get a picture." He goes, "No, I don't want a picture. I'm your guy." I'm like, "Excuse me?" He goes, "Here," and takes his like necklace off with a little USB on it, and he goes, "Watch this. I'm the best there is. I'm your guy." I was like, "Yeah, you are."
Technically, he could be considered one of their most loyal employees, at least when it comes to the ones that have appeared on camera. And so, because of that, it does make the recent change a lot more interesting, in my opinion. And once again, them leaving that whole argument on that episode was an interesting move, because when it comes to Callan, it wasn't a bad look, so that's fine. And for us, it is great entertainment, but when it comes to Chin, it's definitely a horrible look and makes him look like he's not the brightest producer out there.
Is there a specific? You said no one else could hit.
Yeah,
Did you know
yeah.
Marcelli's
It's great.
lines?
It's great. I'll play it for you. Watch this.
This one?
Bocelli. Now
This is no one sleeps. Nessun Dorma. Okay, it's Puccini. It's a lot of people can do this. I'll say the part. If you can hit it, I'll give you.
Okay, go for it.
Watch.
$1,000.
Damn, Chin thinks he's Pavarotti. No, I just don't believe Brian. Oh.
Okay.
Is that what?
Yeah,
I just hit it. I just hit it.
Go. You can hold that.
Screw it. He said no one could even hit that note.
You can't hit that note and hold it.
Oh.
Yes.
Brian's pointing my thing over.
Dude, that's so hard. It's so hard. It's so hard. Like, you're trying to hit the hardest note in opera. And I can do that. Oh, God.
No, you said no one could do it. I hit it for a second. I didn't hold it, though.
Well, Chin.
And by the way, I can make a jump shot. There's different, there's baritones, tenors, there's altos.
No, Chin, that's a really hard note.
Did you know about baritones, tenors, and altos or no?
Yes, I do.
Oh, my
He's
God.
a tenor. I just said to you, he's a tenor, and you would listen to my story beforehand, you would have known I said there wasn't a tenor they could find for like 8 years at the Met who could do that for a time. Now, probably a lot of people can do it, but back then, a little bit of a reach.
Yo, this guy is different. This guy's ignorance is crazy.
I'm educating myself a little bit on opera. I know nothing about music, but it makes my life richer because I can appreciate when I hear that song.
Large man.
It's beautiful. And it makes the world more beautiful. It makes me less ignorant about music, right? Right? You know what I'm saying?
But if you don't, I'm sorry for the fans watching.
I say if you're walking around saying it's fine to not know this, that's an ignorant.
And then he goes, "You call me ignorant?" You say, "Yes." How about this? How about this? How about it's fine for me to not know? Because if I want to know about it, I will just Google it, research it, visit the countries, whatever. But it's fine for me because I have other things I'm learning.
And look, there is a very simple answer to Chin's question, because the reason why he should know simple things is so that he doesn't derail an already struggling podcast for 20 minutes and then cause a huge fight for no reason. Because again, for us, it's good content, but for them, it's a horrible look. I mean, to have the producer and the host legit screaming at each other over the dumbest argument ever, it's absolutely insane. And even though some people might feel bad for Chin and all the hate that he's been getting, to be fair, when it comes to Callan, the fact that he couldn't prove his points and, end the argument in a few minutes when he was going against Chin, it is pretty concerning. And when it comes to Chin,
What are you talking
I
about?
do think some of the hate is definitely deserved, because
That was indomitable ignorance.
And being stubborn and ignoring Brian Callen's points, he still thought it would be a good idea to try and prove Callen wrong by hitting a note that Callen said that it was super hard. And it does show you how delusional he is, even when it comes to the thing that he's supposed to be knowledgeable about. Because instead of proving him wrong, he ended up exposing himself in the most embarrassing way possible in front of everyone. But okay, since we have been focusing on Chin, the producer, this whole time, now let's move on to Brian Callen getting absolutely trolled on a podcast, which turned out to be really, really funny.
I had a recent experience, which I don't want to give too much away because it'll be a private channel, but there's a recent experience where there was a person, I was doing a podcast with several people, and one of the women was, this guy walks in right in the middle of the podcast and throws his food at her, like like throw some food at her, and I was like, oh, that's either boyfriend, girlfriend, or pimp, whatever that is. I go, like in the middle of the podcast, I literally do this. I see it. He walks in. I go, that's trouble. And
Brian, what are you doing on a podcast with pimps in?
I'll tell you about it. But it was actually up.
You on Adam 22?
No, but it was similar like that. But it was a lot of fun. It was a great time.
What are you doing? Oh, what are you doing here, son? What are you? Oh.
Brian! I'll be out here with that. I don't get involved in those like rubber spats. I'm like, not for me. I'm not getting involved in that. Oh my God. Like, nope. I know that's domestic shit. I'm like, no. I'm out. The back door was pretty tough.
Now, when it comes to Calvin getting pranked, I'm pretty sure we can all agree that that was absolutely hilarious because
That's
even though
funny.
technically, yes, Calvin didn't do anything wrong. I mean, he is another man. He is doing a podcast with strangers, so it's not like it's his responsibility to protect everyone. What makes this a lot funnier is how in the past he has had some serious conversations about him being a tough guy in real life. And in fact, a while back, him and Brendan Schaub got into a heated argument when discussing who had been in more street fights, which we actually covered and made a video about.
Saying is you've also been in.
He's talking about street fights, right?
Yeah, I'm talking about
I've been street fights. I've been more street fights.
I don't think you've been in more than I've been. I don't. I've been in a lot.
Rich. What are you talking?
Hold on. Don't tell me that because you don't know what you're talking about.
You've been more fights than me.
I've been in as many fights as you've been in.
Oh my God.
In the street, I know you, dude. You don't fight. I know you. Don't tell me that.
Oh my God.
Wait. Why? You don't know me. You don't know how I grew up. As in getting in fights in a bar. You almost saw me get in 2 fights since you've known me. What are you talking about? Don't say that. You don't have the kind of temper I do.
And so, because of that, watching Brian Callen just quickly getting up and casually leaving the room like if it was the most normal thing ever is absolutely hilarious. But once again, when it comes to the fighter and the kid and Shane's new attitude, it does make you wonder if this could be the beginning of the end of the entire podcast or maybe just that move. Because for Shane to snap the way he did, you know, it must mean that he is just absolutely done with everyone, and he potentially also sees the show as a sinking ship with no future because, again, the difference between last year and this year in the way that he interacts with both Callen and Brendan Schaub is, you know, it's completely different. But yeah, who knows? At the end of the day, there is no denying that was one of the dumbest arguments I've ever heard in the history of podcasting. You know, I'm surprised they left it in. But I'm not surprised that it happened on the Fighter and the Kid podcast, and it shows you where the show is at the moment. But yeah, let me know what you think in the comments below. Leave a like and subscribe to support the channel. Dislike if you didn't like the video. Also, join the subreddit or add me on Instagram if you ever want to recommend any topics. But that is all we have for today. See ya.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Diamond Dynasty Baseball on tap tonight. It's Venezuela taking on Cali. First pitch coming your way next. So almost ready to get underway. And on the hill today, Nate Pearson. And Siggy, he's a workhorse. Loves pitching deep into his starts.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
All right, ready to get underway. Now here is Brian Roberts.
He's reviewed. I'm about to throw up. Oh my God. Oh, jeez.
This one in the air center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. So now it's Corey Seager.
This kid is so special.
He's a shortstop by trade and big time power. Just off the outside edge. 1-0.
Seems like from day one, his strike zone and plate discipline looked like he'd been in the league for 6 years already.
Handles, throws to first. Seager is gone quickly. 2 down, bases empty. Bo Bichette will hit next. That one out to right. Soto makes the grab, and that'll do it.
That's it.
Back here with my pal Siggy, towing the slab in today's game. John Donaldson. Always a treat to watch one of the best starters in the sport, Siggy.
He has great stuff, Boog, but what I love most is his drive. You know, when he takes the ball, he's going to give you everything he's got and try to pitch deep into the ball game. He's a true competitor, which makes it easy for his teammates to play hard for him. We're not going to see him take many pitches off. I can promise you that.
Yohan Moncada, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike one. Right through there for a strike.
Here.
Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out. Aaron Judge at the plate. Swings through that.
We all know Yankee Stadium is a great place for Judge to hit home runs. In fact, his coaches joke and say he can sneeze one out to right. Well, the scary part is it might be true.
Pulls it in for the out. And there's 2 down. And now it's Juan Soto. On the ground at first.
What?
The tag, and he's out. And it's a 1-2-3 inning.
I think we might get lucky with a hanging sinker.
And we're back. Top of the second. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Pearson back to work. And a swing and a line drive at a right field. Soto makes the play, and there's 1 down. And now up to the plate, Yasmani Grandal. Center field. Scott gets under it. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Anthony Santander stands in now, looks at that one inside. And another ball.
2-0.
In the air, center field. Scott sizes this one up. Makes the play, and it's out number 3.
That bitch. I can't tell really.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's going to be Mark Vientos. And a foul ball. Next one is off the plate, and that is ball 1. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side.
Oh.
Has room, and he makes the catch. Next to hit, Adam Dunn. Here's something to watch, Singy. He's got the best OPS on the team. He can hurt you. Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Brent Rooker.
Man, it must be nice to pull a superstar off your bench, huh?
Foul ball there. Gathered in by Seager. Throw to first. And a couple of quick outs. Digging in, Mike Piazza. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
0-1's the count.
No score here in the second. And a swing and a miss, and that's that.
Back together.
On to the 3rd inning. At the plate, Jason Dominguez. That one is hammered right field. That's back there.
Pitch
Pulls it in on the warning
Not
track.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Byron Buxton stands in now and watches strike one.
Let me die.
So a man aboard now with one away.
That was elongated bullshit. If it would let me dive, I would have had that problem.
Everything came together for him. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield. So
runner on the goal. Swing and a miss. Throws.
No, never.
Piazza too late with that one.
The fuck ever, man.
Swung on, belted. Back there. Makes the catch on the edge of the track. Runner tags at second, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away.
He's out.
So the batting order turns over, and now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Brian Roberts. And a swing and a miss there.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Ball one low.
He's so thirsty for it.
Fastball is outside.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Soto moving back for it. Out of here! That one felt good, and they add a pair. It's 2-0. Now it's Corey Seager. Foul ball.
The weakest reach, though. I'm not even sure where that pitch went. I don't know.
Hit on the ground to the right side. And foul ball. The shortstop takes the ball.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
No question about this one. It's out of here.
This much good another game.
They do it again. Back-to-back homers. It's 3-0. Bo Bichette up to the dish. Up the middle, a dive, he's got it.
You were letting me do that. We wouldn't be in this position in the first place. Oh my fucking God. The game cheats me so much.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the center fielder, Victor Scott.
Not allowed to do it there with the same play.
Swing and a miss as he was late. Donaldson, in his 6th season, he features a slider, a four-seamer, a slurve, a forkball, and he works in a sinker.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
On the ground, Roberts tosses to first. One gone, bottom of the 3rd inning. And here's the first baseman, Hank Greenberg.
And let him do that all game.
Swings and misses. Strike one.
0-1's the count.
Swinging a foul straight back. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. And first offering is fouled off.
It's like it fucking dropped so fast, but it was low in the zone. It dropped so
that one drifts
slowly.
inside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Out to short. Seager fires over to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. And we're back as we go to the top of the 4th. And the batter now, Kyle Schwarber. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes.
Well, these guys doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
Fly ball pretty well struck right field. Soto moving back for it. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Anthony Santander at the plate. Right side. And that one handled. Throws to first in time. And that is that.
everything. Like, this is
Bottom of the
baseball.
fourth. Now it's the second baseman, Yoan Moncada. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
Slings to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth. It's Aaron Judge now. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Ball one, no strikes.
Judge rips that one.
Oh. Damn, I just missed that though.
Buxton
Like I was
pulls
telling
it
off
down,
that. I'm
and
not
there's two
feeling that
away.
shit. I'm gonna start power swinging with Big
Here's
Judge.
Juan
Boy.
Soto. He's 0
I
for
feel like y'all
1.
disrespecting.
Fastball for a strike.
That's a good pitch there.
I don't
Really
agree.
had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat.
Over to first. They get the out on Soto. And he has thrown 4 shutout.
Baseball. Timing's good.
And welcome back to the ballpark. And now here is Jason Dominguez. Pearson back to work.
It was that pitch.
And first offering is fouled off.
Excuse me. I was confident in there.
Just missed.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
That's down and in. A slider missed. Popped up on the left side of the infield. And there's one down.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Buxton at the plate for the second time as he takes ball one. That one ripped but foul. When you examine Buxton's career trajectory, the thing that really jumps out, the speed and the defense early on. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
2 strikes.
That's off the mark. It's 2-2. Buxton checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. No swing. Eric Summerskill with the call. Swing and a pop-up. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. Here is Moncada.
Ball's just not carrying the first tonight.
Now, you would actually say that to your teammate in the dugout?
No, I'm not that cruel, but someone would say it to me, and I'm sure it's probably been said before.
Moncada checks his swing, appeal to third, and he went around. Rule to swing. Next pitch is in the dirt,
That shit,
and
it
it's
threw it like
1-2.
it wasn't a perfect pitch, man. I'm so sick of that.
Hit hard on the ground to the right side, and it goes just foul. And that skips in the dirt. 2 outs, base is empty.
Like that.
Swings and misses, and good work there. Bottom of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Mark Vientos. First pitch misses.
Well, these players, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. They're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
Swing and a chopper out to short. Gathered in by Seager. Throw to first, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it. And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
The wind of the pitch. Up the middle. Roberts. Tosses to first. Home half of the fifth inning moving along. 2 quick outs. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Mike Piazza.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
that one to triple digits.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. And we're back. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Here's the second baseman, Brian Roberts. Pop foul out of play off to the right. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
1-1.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
High fly ball down the left field line. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. The 1-2. To the right side, Moncada. On to first. Now one gone in the top of the 6th. Here's Corey Seager. He's already homered here in this one. And a foul ball. 1 out, bases empty.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Cut out and miss. Struck him out. And now 2 gone. 2 down, bases empty. And next is the designated hitter, Bo Bichette. Misses outside. Ball 1. Bichette measures 6 feet even, 27 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2016. Two outs, runner at first. Stepping in, Kyle Schwarber. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Rooker. And makes the grab. And that's the 3rd out. Well, we go bottom 6. And here is Jason Dominguez. And a swing and a miss.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help.
High fly ball, shallow right field. Dominguez puts it away, and a quick out, number 1. And now it's going to be Hank Greenberg. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Just misses with that one.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
So high fastball. That's on the pitch strikeout.
2 outs, bases empty. Here's Francisco Lindor. Grounded out. His first time up. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
Swing and a miss at 100. Struck him out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Yasmani Grandal up to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Next to hit, Anthony Santander. Smoked on the ground a second. Moncada tossed to first. And 2 away to start the 7th. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Jason Dominguez. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. And that ball is gone. He crushes that one to center field. It's 4-0. So 2 away with nobody on. Now a chance for Byron Buxton. Strike one.
0-1.
Late with the swing there.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Piazza fires to first.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
So a man at first. Here is Yoan Moncada. That finds the mark on the inside corner. He caught it behind his back. And that's a nice play to end the inning. Set for the last half of the 7th. Now it's the second baseman, Yoan Moncada. This one's hopped up right side. And there's one away.
You can tell by their swings, this lineup is having trouble gauging speeds. Timing is everything in hitting, and right now they just don't have it.
And Judge spoils that one. Base is empty, 1 away. You're at the bottom of the 7th. Way out front for strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Lose a football. I just couldn't saw the fucking bad.
That's the third and foul ball. The 0-2 from Donaldson. Swing and a miss. Struck him out of the slider, and there's 2 gone. 2 down, bases empty. Juan Soto digs in now. This one smacked out to left center. In there, base hit. And the bid for history is gone.
The dream of a perfect game turns out to be just that, thanks to this hit. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Makes the grab, and the inning is over. We're at the top of the 8th, and now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Brian Roberts.
Let's see what you guys look like.
Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Against good pitchers, you got to take advantage of the mistakes. That was right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't miss a stitch.
Seager in the box now. No balls and a strike. Ground ball left side, could be 2. There's one. Out. Over to first. Safe.
He is at 47 speed.
Now it's the DH. Bo Bichette. 1 for 3. Grounds one to short. Nice stop. Over to first. Pretty nice play there. And Kyle Schwarber will come up 0 for 3 in this one. In there at the knees, strike 1.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-2. And ball 1.
Yikes. Okay. All 4 time though.
Ground ball right side, and that chance handled. Tosses to first. Schwarber out of the play. Third out. And we're back. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now the left fielder, Brent Rooker. Donaldson back to work. Out there to center. Roberts puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Here's the catcher to hit, Mike Piazza.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Swing and a miss.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Swing and a ball hammered left field. Schwarber ranges back. Hauls it in on the warning track. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the center fielder, Jason Dominguez. He was late there, strike one.
Pretty amazing, his first pitch strike percentage, over 90%. You know you're getting something in the zone first pitch. So if you're a hitter, got to be ready to let it fly, even though he's had a lot of success on that first pitch of the at-bat.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Got it. Strikeout number 8.
See it halfway through the pitch.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Leading off, Yasmani
At
Grandal.
that point, it's tough. Excuse me.
Ripped to short. Now one gone in the 9th. So digging in, Anthony Santander.
Oh, shit. It's fucking fastball damn near. I was just saying.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Here's a rocket out to left. Rooker makes the grab, 2 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Dominguez stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
I wouldn't say the game's close right now, but it's not out of reach either. I mean, these guys really need to put up a 0 on the board just to maintain a little hope.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Soto makes the catch, and that'll do it. All set for the bottom of the 9th. Now here is Hank Greenberg. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Throw cut off to second. Safe at second.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. That can be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
Swing and a miss.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitter's.
Oh, and now a wild pitch. Fires over to first. 1 out, bottom of the 9th. And an excellent job keeping it right there. He's 2 outs away. Here's the second baseman, Yoan Moncada. Just missed. Ripped on a line. He's got it. Runner tags at second. Cut off. Throw to third. Tag. Got him. And that's the ball game.
Terrific job.
It would have been a double. Are we losing too much? We're just having fun, right? Yeah. Let's go, Sonny. Go ahead. Gotta get your parallels up, right? Your parallels. Gotta boost his parallels. I fuck with this pitcher. Super underrated. Definitely underrated. Cool little release, and I can kind of, I didn't feel hurt by his low velocity because he was a little funky. All right. We're losing to next. Wait. No secondary first base. He hit the secondary first base, doesn't he? No, he doesn't. So he's in case I need to take Greenberg up. Yes. That's not good. You up, Rafi? Plays better. Not on this team, buddy. But we just got Aaron Judge, so we got to get a hit with him. We got to get a holler with him. How the mighty have fallen. Was a game away from 700. Championship series, better rewards. Now I'm plenty games back.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. First pitch moments away, and on the hill, Sonny Gray. What do you have on him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Fly ball pretty well struck out towards right center. That one is back. And it's gone. The first batter of the game leaves the yard. And it gives them the lead in the first. It's 1-0. And now the shortstop, Jacob Wilson. In for a strike, 0-1.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
Breaking ball misses down and away.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next pitch is outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
The 2-2. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. And now here is Harper.
But I'm swinging and getting
And
good
that one
timing
wrapped foul.
close to the ball.
Wilson
in the
on at first, nobody out.
He didn't square that shit off.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
And a swing and a miss. And that's the first out. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Junior Caminero. Swings through that.
0-1's the count.
On the ground left side, 6, 4, 3. It's a double play. And that'll do it for the inning. Back here with my pal Singy. Today's starting pitcher, Jared Jones. What do you have on him, Chris?
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
I didn't touch it, so let me shut up. He'll do his name.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Moncada runs. Swing and a miss. Safe at second with a stolen base. Runner at second, nobody out. Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. On the ground to short, Wilson. To third, tag, got him.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Juan Soto now. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle. There's no way around it. Soto is one of the most exciting players in baseball. His hitting skills are so advanced, you'd think he'd played in Major League Baseball in a different life or something.
Next pitch way upstairs.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
This one in the dirt. Now they get the runner and a rundown. And they put the tag on him for the out. And we're back. New inning getting started. Mookie Betts will make his way to the plate. Gray back to work. In the air to left down the line. Dunn in position.
Wait, what? No. Tell your people come get you.
Out. One up, one down.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Out towards right center field. Scott on his way over. Corrals it. 2 down. 2 down, bases empty. Here's O'Neal Cruz. And a swing and a miss there.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Yeah, big swing and a miss. 2 outs, bases empty.
4-2 is the count.
And he grounds one to the right side. Moncada in plenty of time to first. That ends the frame. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now it's Mark Vientos. There's a strike.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Down the line. And that will drop foul. Right side, hard hit. Betts whips it to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Adam Dunn now at the plate. Ball 1, no strikes.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge.
What?
And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
1 down, base is empty. Yeah, that's fouled off. And he grounds one back up the middle to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. Mike Piazza getting ready to hit. First pitch swinging.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Harper makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. All set for the start of the inning. And here's the catcher, Samuel Basallo. Swing and a foul straight back. Basallo getting the start at catcher in the 8th spot in today's lineup. And he was born in the Dominican Republic. And that one fouled off. Ground ball to the right side. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd. Next is switch hitting first baseman Eddie Murray. And it's fouled away. That just misses. And the count even 1-1. On the ground, right side. Whips it to first. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd. Evan Carter will hit next. He's already homered in this game. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
And now the count is even.
1-1.
And strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
On the ground to third, Vientos. The throw to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Set for the bottom of the 3rd, and now the center fielder, Victor Scott. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
Well, this can be kind of frustrating for the hitting coach. Right now, this lineup seems to be swinging at everything.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Harper makes the play. One away. And now the first baseman, Hank Greenberg. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Got some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far, moving the ball around nicely.
So now a pinch hitter, Jamer Candelario. One out, the base is empty for him. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Oh, great stop. And they get the out. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. And he blows that one by him at 100. And there's a ball.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Two balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. High fly ball out towards left field.
Come on, baby.
That's back.
Tie game.
Going, gone.
God, I knew that.
He'll circle the bases. It's 1-1. Yohan Moncada with a chance to hit. First offering, and it just misses. Swings through that one.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Out towards right center. That's well struck.
Yes.
A dive, and he can't haul it in. And that's a 2-out double. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. Smash to the left side. Throws across the diamond. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. And we're back, and the batter will be the shortstop, Jacob Wilson. Up the middle. Tosses to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
That one pulled foul.
Clearly hoping he could get a swing and miss on that, but doesn't fool the hitter with that breaking ball. Nice job, just couldn't keep it fair.
Lined into right. 2 away now. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Junior Caminero. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And that'll do it.
Let's get to it.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom 4, now it's the right fielder, Juan Soto. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
No balls, 2 strikes.
See ya. Strikes him out for the 2nd time today. Mark Vientos digs in now. He's 0 for 1. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
1 out, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
2-2 the count.
That misses.
3-2.
And now it's 3-2. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. And now Adam Dunn grounded out his first time up. They say one. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Ready now for the 5th inning. Here's Betts. Gray back to work. Swing and a ball popped up. Moncada hauls it in, and there's one away. Rafael Devers up to hit. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. He dives, but he can't make the catch. And he'll be safe at first. Go ahead run on base. And now O'Neal Cruz. 0 for 1 so far. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Oh, here's the deal not everyone remembers. Cruz was actually signed by the Dodgers in 2015. But Los Angeles dealt him to Pittsburgh in 2017 for Tony Watson. That's a rare trade the Dodgers just might regret. That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around second is Devers. Coming home. Relay throw to third. The tag out. That ends the inning, but they do score.
That's absolutely insane.
We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the catcher, Mike Piazza. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
PCI fed anchor.
That's to third.
It was like an anchor.
Fires across the diamond. Piazza out in the play. Here's the center fielder, Victor Scott. He's 0 for 1. Trying to bunt his way on. And that's a bunt single. That was placed perfectly. Runner on at first with 1 gone. Now batting Jamer Candelario. And fouled off. Scott at first, 1 gone. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. It's a pitch out. You got a throw there. Safe. And the tying run is now in scoring position. In the dirt. Oh, caught up in a rundown now. And they got him.
That'll drive your coaching staff nuts. First, you try to move up when it didn't roll that far away, but then trying to get...
Now this one is hammered way back there. On its way and gone. And we are tied. And this place is rocking. And we're starting over. It's 2-2. And now it's Frankie Lindor. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
I guess.
Ripped on the ground to second. Throws to first. Lindor retire. That's the inning. All set for the top of the 6th. Now at the plate, Eddie Murray. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
You know, this group of hitters definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. One thing that stands out looking over the numbers is the amount of outs they have on the first pitch of the at-bat. They've given away too many at-bats with easy outs.
That one in the dirt. Now 1-2.
I'd really like to see him make an adjustment. Get more patient and start waiting for that right pitch. Not just the first pitch. I think that could make a big difference in this one.
And now maybe extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. In safely with a leadoff double. Go-ahead runs in scoring position. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the left fielder, Evan Carter. This one in the air. Hauls it in for the out.
That hanging breaking ball looks so juicy to the hitter, and nothing more frustrating when you miss that pitch and you pop out. He's going to have to think about that till his next at bat.
Now this is in the air down the line, and that lands in no man's land, a foul ball.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
What the fuck?
Line, and that's a base hit around third. The throw in.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
Shit.
In the dirt, blocked.
No ball, 2 strikes.
It's frustrating.
Ball one there. Man at first, one away. Next pitch is downstairs.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Squirts away a little bit. And a payoff pitch. That one ripped right center field. Tattooed and gone. He sent it out of here. It's 5-2. Base is empty, one away. Junior Caminero, the next to hit. Line drive. Makes the catch for the second out. 2 outs, base is empty. And now it's Mookie Betts.
I had that one bullshit ass hit though.
And he swings and misses, and it's nothing in 1. Betts, 32 years old,
Get a good
and he was
hit,
a
like,
5th-round pick back in 2011. Strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And that's in the dirt. 2 gone, base is empty, but 3 runs across, and we're in the top half of the 6th.
I'm out 2 shots.
That's towards center. Scott under this one. And makes the play, and that's out number 3.
See, every time you see me, I got
And we're back. And now Yohan Moncada. First pitch just misses.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Here comes Aaron Judge. 0 for 2 in this one. Outside, ball 1. Moncada gets his lead at first with nobody out. Just off the inside edge. Chris with that distraction and a speedy guy. Moncada runs. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Not in time. He's safe.
Back-to-back singles. He wasn't able to elevate.
Aaron Judge with your first
great swing on it. Right on time. Good balanced approach. And just blasted it through the infield.
Tap foul at the plate. With the tying run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. There's a swing and a miss.
Very well executed changeup right there. If he can command the fastball consistently, that's going to be an important pitch in terms of him turning this outing around.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Pitch misses there. 2-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Here's a 2-2. Foul off the plate. They'll do it again.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
Line drive, base hit. Here comes the judge around third. Here comes the throw, but it's offline. He will score.
That was a really nice at bat. Made him work pretty
Are you taking him out?
hard out there on the mound. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
36 innings.
And now, Mark Vientos. Late with the swing there.
Gave one.
0-1.
And that's down and away.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Just missed. Fought off foul.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
On its way to the corner. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Get there. That's
Went
all.
back to the fastball, and it was effective. Now the left fielder, Adam Dunn. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
Spicy.
And a swing and a miss.
0-2 is the count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. Piazza in the box again. Takes a strike.
0-1.
Just missed.
He was looking for some firewood right there. I tell you what, if you're not out in front, swing at that pitch, you'll be looking for a new bat.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2.
Ball 2.
Laboring here. About to throw his 30th pitch of the inning. Got him. That K is his 3rd of the game.
3.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of inning number 7. And now the DH, Rafael Devers. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. The wind and the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Bullshit.
In the dirt, Piazza fires to first. In time to get him. 1 away in the strikeout. And now the center fielder, O'Neal Cruz.
You're best when you let the game come to you. Tried to make too much happen right there. Not his best at bat.
On the ground, Moncada. No play, that's an infield single.
I didn't expect it to get past dude.
So up next, Samuel Basallo. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run runner on the go. Ball misses. Throw, safe. Piazza too late with that one.
I thought his speed was like 80. I think that's a live series. I'm tripping.
Swing and a miss. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
2 strikes.
Hit in the air, center field. Scott moving under this one. And he makes the catch. Runner tags at second. The relay. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Victor Scott.
He said, well, yes, we're back to Thanks,
As the
man.
lefty gets to work. Lifted in the air, right
Thanks,
center
man.
field. Cruz. And there's one down.
I'm mad at this one,
And here's the first baseman, Jeimer Candelario. He's already homered here in this one. Misses the sweeper.
Oh,
0-1's the
he
count.
got the second best sweeper in the game.
Way outside, and it's 1-1.
Now I see he is a little bruised.
Lifted in the air,
Comes a little
right
janky
field.
out of his hand. If you keep it.
And it falls.
Got that
And
little
the tying run is
Batista
on base.
moves
Didn't
up 2
exactly
years ago,
screw that
so
one up,
just
but
slightly.
sometimes you don't have to. Totally tied up with that inside pitch. Got to it late and deep in the zone, but he got the bat on plane enough to fight it.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. The relay tries to get back and save. Here comes Yoan Moncada. 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double. Check swing, went around. That's strike one.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
Oh, boy.
As the tying run is forced to stop at second.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Really nice job staying inside with his hands to fight off that pitch. Man, that cutter was bearing in on him, but he found a way to stay with his approach, didn't spin off it, and he hit it pretty well.
Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run.
Yeah, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation.
The tag, and they got him. And that'll do it.
3-shot home of the game. Glorious. I can't believe I didn't hit nobody on the fucking plate, man.
And we're back, ready to begin the 8th. And now the first baseman, Eddie Murray.
What is this, 8th inning? Did he just pull you down?
Gray back to work. There's a strike. And that one is inside.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind him.
Here's a 2-1. That one missing inside.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Vientos on the move. Makes the catch for the out. Evan Carter getting ready to hit.
The left fielder, number 32, Evan Carter.
Ripped to third. Into Candelario's glove. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. 2 down, base is empty. Now it's the shortstop, Jacob Wilson. Ground ball up the middle. Slings to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning.
Like that.
Bottom of the 8th. Here's Juan Soto.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tying run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with one swing here.
Swing and a miss as he was out front. Out to short. Oh, great grab on the dive. To first. In time. Got him. Now the third baseman.
Easy. Hilarious.
Mark Vientos. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Pinch hitter coming on, Rafael Devers.
Big at bat here, so looking for a better matchup with a left-handed bat.
Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. comes up empty.
Well, you know this guy wants a pitch up, something that he can hit hard and drive over the wall. But you've got to set your sights down a little bit. You can't lose your discipline and go after a pitch that you just can't do anything with.
In the air, left field, down the line, and that'll fall for a base hit.
Base hits, though. That's making me.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff.
Oh, my God.
2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
That was my bad.
Now the catcher up to hit, Mike Piazza. 0 for 3, a fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Right now, they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
That just misses, and the count 1-2. With the tying run on at first, here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Nice grab. What a play. Inning over.
Fucking swings. I missed that. Yeah, I do it all.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Here comes Bryce Harper.
That's your debut, buddy.
Darren O'Day will take over here.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Just a little too quick on that front shoulder, front hip, front foot. Everything comes open. No way of making contact with that one.
Now a step off the rubber to reset. The 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Swing and a ball ripped right field. And that one back. And that one is gone.
Decently above his arm.
Another homer. His second home run of the game. And they tack one on the board. It's 6-4. So here's the cleanup hitter, Junior Caminero. He swings and fouls one off.
That's unfortunate.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here at the top of the ninth.
Stop playing shit.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man. That is smoking. And these.
There goes the runner. Pitch in for a strike. Trying to wiggle out of a rundown now.
What? I deserve to lose. Infinite ERA. Infinite.
Caminero aboard here at first with nobody out.
Number 4, Pete Pro Armstrong.
Runner goes again. Pitch misses. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Piazza settles under it and makes the catch. Runner tags at second. Here's Rafael Devers. 1 for 3. Pulls that one foul. One away with a runner at third. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Piazza gets it to first. 2 away. Hung up in a rundown now between third and home. Runner from third comes across, and they take a 3-run lead. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the center fielder, O'Neal Cruz. Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
High chopper to third. Devers. And that is that.
It's a disgusting ass night thing. You had a chance. Shit's over.
We head to the bottom of the ninth. Here's the center fielder, Victor Scott. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. That's strike one. And that bunted towards first. And he's safe at first. Great hustle to win the foot race there. Man at first. And here's the first baseman, Jamer Candelario. And a foul ball. Nobody out. Runner at first. Runner takes off. They pitch out. Throw to second. Ow! Swing and a miss. 99. How do you do?
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next pitch inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count. Swings through it for the K. And they're down to their last out. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
It might be time to choke up a little bit. Get that front foot down early.
That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Jax is just 1 strike away. Hit to right, and that should do it. And that is the ball game.
Well, one of the toughest things.
Good game, Noah. Good game, Hammer. There's too many mistakes, too many stupid little baseball mistakes. Just dumb. I could have won that. Sunday's a little tough to pitch with, just a little bit. Damn, he did hit the ball. I don't even know what he put in that last game if he got it. I mean, if he's our first baseman, he's just going to play first base. Interesting. Should we? I mean, we ain't got shit else to do, right? We could try it just because. I don't know about that. That's an interesting choice as well. For Rick, I feel like I started off super weak with him and I got better. Good vision. Good push. Hey, man. We can bring Hood against righties. We try it. Boy, you gotta start hitting baseball again. I really fucks with you. What happened? Come on, man. A man's hit the ball though. He's gonna get into a groove now. It's been a little tough. got you fucked up, but I'm not. I just gotta get used to it. I can't anymore. Yeah, my fucks with it already. I gotta work for Echo, little boy. Alright, man. Last one. So many people hit home runs in our park. What time is it? 5:16. I do gotta work in a couple hours. Last one. I need to win. Start getting our ass beat. Be out of there. Pedro.
We're live from DCJ Field. The show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's Baltimore taking on Cali. First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to go. Our starting pitcher in this one.
Miss Muff. Might be a girl. I'm about to lose to a girl. Damn, I should have kept that. It's actually way more solid.
One, Michael Wacha.
Big time arm power. One thing he struggles with, though, is repeating his delivery. And sometimes you have bigger pitchers trying to sync things up. Not as easy as a more compact pitcher. But if he can get command going, establish it early, and carry it through the ball game, he's going to pitch deep into this one.
It froze? GWs. Let's go. Oh, that's fast. It's fucked up though, because I was hoping for that in some of them other wins. God damn it. Jesus blessed you with the win. You need to lay down and go to sleep so you can go to work. Low key, I only need a couple hours though. That means that you can get up and play again, right? Prioritize. I'm hungry. So do I go out to work today? 11:30. Okay. I need to lay down now. Wake up at 8. Fuck around and yeah, man. I'll lay down now. Wake up at 8. Just get dressed quick, and I'll be able to run some games. I might actually play 2K in the morning. No, never mind. I'll be at level 40. Fuck that 2K. We baseballing. You wouldn't need that quick for my pitcher stamina too. Yeah. That little boost. Yeah. Oh, we didn't touch the mound, huh? Pretty sure I had Walker out there. Walker Flocka. Give me another quit. I got 3 fully energized pitcher spots. Blocking 74. Apparently it's not enough. Got me ready to bring in Bo Naylor. And if y'all start hitting that ball, Piazza, in a little slump, my G. You had started hitting for me. You were shit. Turned one of my better hitters at the moment. You're a fucking slump. This Dodgers. Program still needs to complete. I do need to do the ball spins. I'm doing none of that. That's a lot. That's the only one I got to do. That's a lot. Those first line missions are too much for me. Oh, that's nothing.